Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about my summer reads, which is basically 5 books that I've been reading lately and that I'm going to be recommending to you. I'll also be telling you a little bit about the story, not giving too much away, and I will also be giving the books a score out of 5. So the first book I wanted to talk to you guys about today is Gone from the Gone series, and this is a fantastic book. It's set in California. It's about this boy called Sam, and it starts in a classroom and suddenly his teacher just disappears, and then his group of friends realise that all the adults have disappeared. Everyone over the age of 15 has disappeared, and it's just chaotic. No one knows what's going on, and it's really good, and people start getting these powers, and it's just a fantastic book. I like the cover. The cover's very well done, and just everything about it's fantastic. It's got so much action in it. Because the adults have vanished, that's like the overlying mystery of the whole series. I think it's a series about 6 books. I'm on the second one, which I have got over here, which is Hunger, and my little bookmark sticking out. But I have got this one, which is Hunger, which is what I'm on now, and the series goes on, and it just follows this group of friends who are just trying to get through this strange world, really. And it's just a fantastic series, and I really do recommend this. They are quite long, so if you're looking for something that is going to take up a lot of your time reading, then I would definitely recommend the Gone series. I've also bought Lies, which is the 3rd book in the series, so I've already got that to look forward to. And so that was my first recommendation. I'm going to give Gone a 5 out of 5 because it's just got everything that a good book should have. It's got action, mystery, good character with all his group of friends, and it's just a fantastic book, so I really do recommend that. So the next book I wanted to talk to you guys about is A Beautiful Mystery, which is by Louise Penny, and it is obviously a mystery. It's a murder mystery. It is set in Quebec in Canada, and it's set at this monastery here, and it's basically about a monk who gets murdered, and then there's like all these other monks, and one of them is the murderer, and this police investigator gets sent there, and he has to stay the night there, and it's just really intense. From the minute he walks into this monastery, it's just so intense. You can feel like you're walking with him around this spooky old monastery, and obviously there's a murderer on the loose, and it's just a really good setting as well. And the author did a fantastic job in describing the wilderness and the actual monastery itself, and also keeping the identity of the murderer a secret until the end. So it's a fantastic book. I really do recommend this if you like mysteries. It is quite a long one again, so if you do like long books, then this is one for you. If you don't like long books, then I've got some other books that you may enjoy a little bit more, and I really do like this. If you like murder mysteries, then you will too. I'm going to give this book a 5 out of 5 again, because again, it's got everything that a good book should have. It's got mystery, it's got adventure, it's got tension, constant tension and suspense. The Beautiful Mystery by Louise Penny. So this next book is a first in a series of mystery books. It's quite an oldish one. It's the Nancy Drew series. This one is The Secret of the Old Clock, and I just love these books. I absolutely love Nancy Drew. It's just a fantastic book. It's only, I think it's only 180 pages, so it's not a long book, but it's got everything in it that a good mystery book should have. It's got excitement, it's got adventure, it's just fantastic, and it's a really good story. It's basically about this old man who dies. All of his relatives are upset because he promised them money, and then Nancy finds out that there's this missing will, and some of the relatives have lied about them actually getting money, and it's just a really good book. There's loads of really cool scenes in there, particularly in the first page where Nancy is driving down this dark country lane, and this little girl runs out in the middle of the road, and she does tie in with the mystery, sort of, and it's just a fantastic book. It's really iconic. I love, obviously, the illustration at the front. That's just an iconic illustration. And yeah, if you would like me, obviously there's about 50 books in the original series. If you would like me to see more of me reviewing these Nancy Drew books, then I would be happy to review them, because they are fantastic and I love reading them. I would give this book a 4 out of 5. The reason why I'm giving it a 4 is because I feel like it's the ending was slightly disappointing. I am going to be honest, it was slightly disappointing. It wasn't very thrilling. That's why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 and not a 5 out of 5. So this next book is another series which is quite similar to the Nancy Drew series. They were brought out quite at the same time. This book was written in about 1927. This is actually a rewrite from the 1960s, and this is The Hardy Boys, The Tower Treasure. This is a fantastic book. This is the first one I've read in the Hardy Boys series. I've actually read a few more Nancy Drew books, but this is the first one I've read in the Hardy Boys series, and I really do love them. They're a fantastic duo. In this book, you really do see them as fantastic teenage detectives, and it's just a fantastic mystery. Very well done with the illustration at the front. Basically, it's about a third of the book is about the Hardy Boys' friend Chet Morton, whose car gets stolen, and that's the first sort of mystery. And then the second mystery in the same book is about this tower, and it's been robbed, and the Hardy Boys have to work with their father to catch this thief, and it does all tie in at the end, which is a really good feature of the book as well. There's loads of great illustrations inside. This one right at the start where the Hardy Boys are trying to climb up a ladder, trying to climb into an attic, and the door comes off and they start falling. I hope you can see that illustration. They're just fantastic stories. This one again is a similar length to the Nancy Drew. It's actually 180, so it's the same length as the first Nancy Drew book, and you never find yourself getting bored of this book or the Nancy Drew books as well, because they're so short really, and you just never get bored of them. So I hope that you will go out and buy this book, because it's a fantastic book. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because the ending was really good as well. It had a very thrilling ending, and everything about it was just fantastic, so I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. So my last book for this video is The Journey to the Centre of the Earth, and obviously this is a classic. I'm sure many of you have already read this at least once, but I had never read this until a few weeks ago, and I thought it was a fantastic book. Obviously they made a film out of it. I'd never watched the film either, so I'm probably going to watch the film now after reading this book. Just adventure throughout, and I liked all the characters in it as well. I like the fact that they're in this like small group of friends, and I liked that fact. I'm sure most of you have already read it anyway, but I thought I would add it into this year's summer reads because I thought it was a fantastic book, and it's not too long either. When I first thought about reading this, I thought it's going to be really long, but when I actually saw it, it wasn't actually that long. It's about around 290 pages, which isn't too long. It's longer than like the Nancy Drews or the Hardy Boys, but still it's not like 500 pages like some of the other books that I've mentioned earlier in the video. I really do recommend this if you haven't already read it, and if you have already read it, then I'm sure that you'll want to read it again because it's a fantastic book. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 because it's a fantastic story. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you do take into account some of the books that I have recommended. Please comment down below some of the books that you are going to be reading this summer or have read recently and you want to recommend to me, because I love reading and I will comment back to you and say thanks. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Also comment down below and tell me whether you want me to do any more Nancy Drew or Hardy Boys reviews, because I am happy to do those if you guys obviously want me to. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I'm not sure what next week's video is going to be, but that'll be coming up the next Friday. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.